Hello, royal folks. It's good to see you all here again. This is your regular dose of royal news and analysis. But before we start, please subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon. Thanks. The royal family isn't as mysterious as it was in previous years owing to the huge number of accounts from former royal staff about what goes on behind palace walls. While many accounts are not shocking in 2023, the first private revelations that came out from a former nanny were met with huge backlash from the palace. The role of a royal nanny is perhaps one of the most exclusive jobs on offer in service to the crown. While previous nannies have included the likes of Barbara Barnes and Tiggy Legabork, they were worlds away from what the Queen and Princess Margaret's former nanny was like. A number of former members of royal staff have managed to cause controversy over the years, whether that is through interviews or releasing tell-all books, but if there was someone who started the trend, it would be Marion Crawford. Here is what really happened to Princess Elizabeth and Princess Margaret's former governess, and why she left her grace and favor home at Kensington Palace. Marion Crawford was a Scottish educator and governess who worked for the royal family for many years. She had previously worked for Lord Elgin before transferring to the household of the Duke and Duchess of York, later King George VI and Queen Elizabeth. Marion, known as Crawfie at work, was incredibly close with Princess Elizabeth and Princess Margaret and acted as their governess from when they were small until her retirement in 1948. When she left her role, she was allowed to live at Nottingham Cottage, a grace and favor home in the grounds of Kensington Palace. Queen Mary showed her gratitude by having it decorated with antique furniture and flower prints. The home has subsequently had a number of famous residents, including Diana, Princess of Wales' sister, and her husband, Lord Robert Fellows, during his time as private secretary to the late Queen. The Prince and Princess of Wales also lived in the cottage for a short time with Prince George while they waited for the work on Apartment 1 of Kensington Palace to be completed. Once they moved out, Prince Harry moved in and has subsequently made his thoughts on the home very clear. In his and Meghan's self-titled Netflix series, the pair described their first home. They said, "As far as people were concerned, we were living in a palace, and we were in a cottage. We were living on palace grounds." Meghan added, "Kensington Palace sounds very regal." Of course it does. It says palace in the name, but Nottingham Cottage was so small. "The whole thing's on a slight lean," Harry added. "Really low ceilings. I don't know who was there before. They must have been short," Meghan recalled. "He would hit his head constantly in that place because he's so tall." Shortly after Marion's retirement from work as a royal governess, two American publishers approached the palace and the government and asked for stories following the wedding of Princess Elizabeth and Prince Philip that could be written about in the U.S. While the palace initially declined, the government were keen on the idea and suggested the recently retired Marion as a source. Queen Elizabeth, later the Queen Mother, heard of this and wrote to Marion. She said, "I do feel, most definitely, that you should not write and sign articles about the children, as people in positions of confidence with us must be utterly oyster. If you, the moment you finished teaching Margaret, started writing about her and Lilibet, well, we should never feel confidence in anyone again." So what do you think about this news, guys? Please share your thoughts in the comments and let me know what you think. Until then, thanks for watching. We'll see you again with some more fascinating news about royal family. Thank you.